everyone. We're going to graph the secant line and find the equation of the secant line containing -1 to 1 on the x-axis. And we're also going to graph our f of x. I've already done the other three on separate videos. So all under part 8. So we'll get started. Basically, the secant line is the average rate of change of this curve right here. So you have some x1 here, x2 here, and we want to find these 2 points. And the average rate of change, or your slope, is the secant line. So we're going from -1 to 1. Those are our 2 x's for our secant line, and we need to find our y value. So we're trying to find this part here. And then we're going to use this. So we're going to plug in -1. So you get -1 squared minus 6 times -1 plus 8. So you're really getting, this one's going to be hard to graph, I can tell. So 1 plus 6 plus 8. And that's going to equal 15. And if you plug in 1, you're going to get 1 minus 6 plus 8. So that's going to be 9 minus 6 is 3. So those are 2 points. We have point 1, point 2. Now let's find the secant line, the slope. So we're going to use this formula here. Slope equals 3 minus 15 divided by 1 minus a -1. So this is going to equal -12 divided by 2. So our slope is -6. Now to find your secant line, we're going to use y. The equation is going to be y equals mx plus b. So our m is -6x plus b. Now plug in one of these. I'll plug in this one. So you get 3 equals -6 plus b. So b equals 9. So your equation of your secant line is y equals -6x plus 9. All right, now this one's going to be hard to graph because the way my graph is, it's going to be hard to graph this 15 here. So let's see, -1, 15, 1, 3. -1, 15, 1, 3. All right. Now, to graph this, let's see how we can do this. My y-intercept is 8. So that's here. Let's see if I can graph this. All right. And my other intercepts, my x-intercepts, I'm going to be doing x minus 4, x minus 2. So basically, x is 4 and x is 2. So this is 2 and 4. So there's your vertex right there. At 3. We don't have a 3. So we can estimate it or I can plug it in. So if I plug in 3, you get 9 minus 18 plus 8. So that's going to be at -1 there. All right, and then I can come over here by 2 and kind of match this up. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you this is going to be really hard, but we're just going to estimate it. So -1 maps to 15, and you notice this is 8. So I'm going to put it right about there, and we're just going to estimate it. And 1 maps to 3. So let me see if I can kind of graph this here. So we could come down here, graph it down to there, and it goes back up to there. All right. So there's the graph of f of x. Now your secant line connects those 2 points, which I don't really have up here. So I know that the equation of the secant line was what? -6x plus 9. So basically it's going through this point here and some point up in here, and it's going to connect with my 1, 3. So we want the average rate of change of this curve in here. So let's try to connect this somehow, since I can't graph. So there is the secant line right there. Very steep slope here. And we just estimated this point right there. All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.